Again, that's a tricky one. I don't know. I know not a lot of people have experience with water polo, but those girls are tough. And so they will play through a lot of pain. And so I don't typically have the same kind of more rigid return to play process like I would with a hamstring in soccer as they do with shoulder. So again, I just am looking for that full range of motion symmetrically side to side. They typically go into a lot more external rotation, making sure that rotational arc is the same on both sides. And then looking, can they resist different stresses in that overhead position. So obviously they're shot blocking. On defense, they're in that overhead position, and so can they sustain those movements and those stresses? Do they have the strength to do that? So that's typically more what I look at as kind of the functional strength in that overhead position, and also just looking, is their core supporting that motion as well? Because obviously they're in the water, they're not connected to the ground, so they don't get a lot of that kind of stabilization through their lower extremity. So is their core firing in a way? Are their obliques on? Is their TA on in a way that I'm comfortable that in the water they can be in that overhead position and stabilize and be able to resist the stress that is put on them by the opposing players or just the motions they have to do with the ball work.